Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Arun Automation Academy. So in this video, we'll be looking into basics in manual testing. So if you are a non-IT guy who want to switch your career into IT, and if you want to become an automation tester or a software tester or QA engineer or SDT, then this video is for you. So in this video, we'll be looking into manual testing, that is a software testing. This is the first thing that you have to learn if you want to switch your career into software testing. So what is the basic thing here is manual testing. The first thing that you have to learn is manual testing. If you want to become an automation tester also, you have to learn what is testing first of all. Okay, how does it work? What we'll be doing in a real time, then only we can able to learn automation, those things and all. But first, this manual testing is very important, what you will be doing. Okay, so in this video I'll be I will be posting all the things this is the basic video about the explanation what we'll be doing as a QA engineer or software tester. So in the upcoming video, I'll be posting all those links like SDLC, STLC, and levels of testings and how it works in real time, those regression testing, sanity, those things, everything I will be posting in this playlist. Okay, and the agile methodologies and how to clear the interviews, those interview tips also I will be posting in this playlist. This is completely for manual testing things. Okay, so what is some manual testing first of all? For example, as you guys know, this will be developed by the developers. Okay, so what we will be exactly doing, if you are an automation engineer, then you will be writing everything with code. Okay, let it open. So here I will be getting one requirement, that is a user story. Okay, so in that user story, it will be there like you have to build an application like this. Okay, that UI should be looking like this and that text should be there and all. So what you will be doing exactly is you will be checking whether this logo is there or not. Okay, and okay, let me explain you with this login page. For example, you have this username and password here. Okay, what you will be testing here, whether these both are there or not, and submit button is in black color and it should be clickable. Okay, when I'm not entering any data, it should show this one, the username is invalid. Okay, and giving like Arun Kumar here, and if I click on submit, okay, this is also showing the same. Okay, if I'm entering student here, okay, this is also showing the same. Okay, I will show you the slides now. One second. This one. Okay. Introduction to manual testing. Manual testing is the process of manually executing test cases without using any automation tool to identify the defects in the software. So whenever some page is developed, right, on the time, we will be manually executing the test cases. So that's how it works. So what are the test cases? First of all, where you will be maintaining it. Okay, I will show you with the real-time demo as well here. So this is how the test cases looks. This is for only for the login page. So if you are having more pages in your website, no, you can use the same format. Okay, this is the test case ID, TC login 001, and test scenario is that high level thing like login with valid credential. Okay, and test case description is I'm describing this particular scenario. Verify user can log in with valid username and password. Precondition, user should be registered. Okay, if the user should be registered in the sense the sign up should happen before. He should be an user in that particular application. Then only we can able to log in. Okay, this is the precondition here, and test case steps here. So open login page. I'm opening the login page. Okay, I will show you here. Opening the login page here, and what I'm doing, entering valid username. Okay, valid username is student here. Okay, student. Next, what is the password? password. I'm entering the password here. What is this? Okay, password I have entered, and I'm clicking on the submit button. Here, login is there. Okay, I'm clicking on the submit button. What is the expected here? Test data. Okay, this is the test data that I'm passing. Okay, test data I have passed here. It was there already, so I have entered it. Expected result. User should be logged in successfully. Okay, user can able to log in here successfully. That's what it is showing here. Actual result what? User should be logged in successfully. Here we will be adding as expected. That's it. As expected, user logged in successfully. That's it. And here, what is the status? Pass. Okay. If okay, this is one scenario I gave you example, and next one also I will show. Open login page, click login without entering credential. Okay, user. Okay, this one I will show you now. Okay, so username, open login page, click login without entering credential. Login in the sense submit button here. Username is blank here, and I'm leaving it as blank. Okay. Username is blank, password is also blank. Validation message should be displayed. Okay. So what is the steps here? Test data, sorry. Test steps here. Click open login page. Click login without entering credential. Okay. I'm clicking on submit button. This username is invalid. I'm getting this validation. In different applications, different things it will be there as expected. Sorry. Username is invalid. Invalid message is shown. That's it. And I will be giving here as pass. Okay. So, and next one. Okay. I'm entering invalid here. Okay. Open login page. I'm entering invalid. Okay. I'm giving it as Arun Kumar here because that is not registered in the system. And password as I'm giving something like test. Okay. I gave test. I'm clicking on submit. Okay. I think this application is not working. If you are trying with some real-time applications, no, then it will show here. See, negative username test is there. Password 123. See, error message. Username is invalid. Okay, and this is negative password text. So I'm entering here student password as incorrect password here. I'm clicking on submit button now. Here, the password is invalid. Okay, so this is how you have to validate as a manual tester here. Okay, this is how we will be validating, and this is like basic thing. So you will be having the test case ID, test scenario, test case description, preconditions, test set, test data, expected, actual, and status. So what are all these things? Test case ID is nothing but the serial numbers, we can say. So for example, if you're telling your manager, okay, on the time what you will tell, this test case login 003 is failing. Okay, and he can able to look into this particular one if it is a blocker. So that's why we are using test case ID. Scenario is nothing but it is a high level thing. Login with valid credential. In the sense, I'm logging with valid credential in the sense like the person who is already inside that application already signed up that thing. Description is we are describing it. Okay, like verifying user can able to log in with valid username and password. So this is explaining deep information about the scenario. Okay, precondition is nothing but it is a preconditions what it should be there. User should be registered. Okay, what you should do before, that is the thing, user should be registered. And test steps is nothing but what are the things that we will be doing? Open login page. Okay, we have to open the login page first, and we have to enter the username, and the password, and we have to click on the login. These four things we are doing. So test steps in that I have. Test data is nothing but the data that you want. What is the data that you are passing? What is in the username? What data you are passing? Password? What data you are passing? That is the thing. And expected result is nothing but what you will be expected from your end. You have to pass it. What you will be expecting. You should be able to log in successfully. That is what expected. Actual is sometimes it might pass, sometimes it might fail. On the time we will be adding it in the actual result user can able to log in successfully. What if it is not working? User is not able to log in, that's it. User can't able able to log in, that's it. Okay, and we will be giving the status as pass. If it is failing, no, we can pass it as fail. That's it. So this is how we will be maintaining the test cases. Okay, I showed you with the real-time basics. And why manual testing is important? Understand application behavior from end user perspective. Okay, so how we are testing the application? We have to understand the application properly. If you are testing some application, right, on the time you should have all the product knowledge. Then only you can able to validate the things properly, and the scenarios you can identify easily. For that one, we have to know the application properly. Okay, and suitable for exploratory, ad hoc, and usability testing. Exploratory is nothing but positive and negative testing. This is what. So we will be doing the positive, negative, positive. These are like exploratory testing. Okay, and the usability testing is nothing but how the UI is, those things and all we will be looking. So the type of testing I will be doing it for another video. When manual testing is used, new features. Okay, new features in the sense, so when updation is happening, right, on the time new features will be added. So on the time the manual testers have to test that application. Okay, whether the functionality is working fine or not. UI changes. So what is UI change? Okay, so this logo is there. Okay, instead of that, new logo is coming up. So on the time that is a UI change, right? So we'll be testing that one. Short term project. If the project is for short term, on the time manual testing is needed. If the project is very small and the automation effort is not needed, on the time manual testers will be pinching in and they will be testing it. Early stages of testing. So if the product is building from the scratch, right, we can't able to put the automation testers and we can't able to automate the application on the particular time. So on that time manual testing is needed first. Okay, we have to click here. Whether it is opening in a new tab, whether I can able to practice here, those things like see login page, it is going here. So those things like we have to click and check whether everything is working on. Okay, this is the early stages. Software testing basics. Testing is the purpose of verifying and validating whether the software application meets the business requirements. Okay, what is software testing? So the business will be posting in the user story, like we need the application in such way. Okay, so on the time the developer will go through that one and he will be developing that applications, and as a tester I will be checking that whether the application meets the business, okay, business and the functional requirements. Then only I can able to approve that one. Okay, what is verification and validation? Verification, are we building the product right, and are we building the right product? This is the validation. Okay, so SDLC. Okay, I will give a high level thing of this. Requirement analysis. What is this requirement analysis? Okay, requirement analysis nothing but marketing team is there, right? So they will be getting all the requirements, like they will be analyzing it, what the users needs, and they will be giving us in the user story. Okay, then once the user story is there, the designers will design the application. Okay, designers will design the application. Okay, then the developers will pitch in and develop the application, like the backend connection and the front end thing, those things. And testing is done. We will be doing all these things here only. Okay, but we need to know what is the software development life cycle. This is one of the most important interview question as well. Deployment is nothing but once the software development product is ready, no, then we will be deploying it to the production. Okay, production. Then only the users can able to use it. And maintenance is nothing but during some updation, right? During some updation, maintenance will happen. Okay, okay. And STLC, requirement analysis, test planning, test case design, test environment setup. I will be posting one separate video for this one. Okay, this will come under software testing only. Okay, our life cycle. This is the entire thing you should know. I will be posting on separate video for this one. And a requirement as a document needs to what system to be do. Okay, this is business requirement document and this is functional requirement documents. Okay, there are two type of requirement, BRD and FSD. Sorry, FRD. Role of a tester, we should understand the requirements, identify gaps, and ask clarification questions. So this is what our role. We need to keep on ask the questions to those BA. Okay. Test plan describes the scope, approach, researchers, and scheduling of testing activities. Okay. Contents of test plan, scope, test approach, test types, test environment, exit and risk and mitigation. Okay, so I will explain you guys like in a separate video. Okay, scenarios I have shown you, test cases also I have shown you with real-time examples, and test data I have shown you, test execution, what is a defect and a bug. Okay, defect is a deviation between an unexpected and actual result. Okay, this is like defect life cycle. I will post on separate video for this one. These things we'll be doing it in the Jira, new how it will work. And severity is the impact of defect, how severely the application has been affected, and priority is the urgency to fix, how quick the bug has to be fixed. Okay, test report, daily test execution report. This will be the automation thing. Daily in some projects it will run. Test a summary report, RTM. RTM is very important here. Maps requirement to cases to ensure full coverage. No missing requirements. I will post a separate video of this one. And test closure is nothing but whenever everything is completed, we will be doing test closure. And types of testing basics. Smoke, sanity. Smoke is 0-day testing. Whenever we are getting a build, right, on the time we will be doing smoke. Sanity is nothing but core functionalities of the applications. For example, we can take Amazon. In Amazon, we can able to buy now, right? We can able to search the product, and we'll be going till buy now, adding the cart and buying that one product. No, that is the complete one sanity. Okay, we are checking the core functionality. That's it. Regression is we will be doing all those things like searching everything, complete everything in this application. Okay, system testing is like end-to-end testing, we can say. And UAT is staging environment. So you'll be having QA and staging. Those things also I will be explaining. Agile is completely different. Agile, I will be posting a new video of this one. I'm giving the high level things what we'll be doing as a software tester. Okay, I'm just added and I always explain with examples. Understand documents clearly, no defect life cycle. Well, be confident with basics. This is the important thing. Be confident with basics. So how I will be answering the interviews is I will be confident with the basics and always explain with the example. If they are asking something, no, I will give the proper example and I will explain. Then they will get to know he knows more about it. Understand document clearly, knows life document question. Okay, so these are all the things. I think it almost covered all those things as a manual testers if you want, and these are all the basics. Okay, what you will be doing, that's it. Okay, so in the next video I will be posting all those links like one by one, so you can parallelly refer to my playwright and selenium videos. That will be very helpful for you as a as a tester, if you want to jump into IT, right, you should know manual testing and automation testing, Selenium, Playwright. If you know, that will be very helpful. But Playwright is demand in the market, and you should know Playwright more. And API automation, you should know REST Assured. And what else? Performance testing, JMeter also you should know. And SQL you should know, CI/CD, those things, Jenkins and Docker, and what else? AWS, those things, everything we should know if you want to become a SDLC engineer. Okay, first we will be going through this. As of now in this video, I showed how manual testing works, what you will be doing as a manual testers. I have shown you this Excel sheet as well. Please just take a snapshot or you just take a note. These are all the interview questions that they will be asking, and I will explain you guys in the next video. I will explain SDLC first. That is very, very important. Okay, and STLC and the types of levels, the interview question, those things will go by one by one. Okay, if you have any doubts, no, you just put it in the comment section and I will help you there. Okay, thank you guys. Do subscribe as well, share it to your friends as well. Thank you so much.